go-to bowler. I would start with him. The way he's bowled so far, you'd want him to use the new ball and surprise the batters right at the top. What a ball again, just asking the right questions. And mind you, it is Akash who's on strike, who's played 41 deliveries, but he has no answers to Iqbal Hassan Imon.
Yeah, Iqbal has found his area pretty quickly in his spell. Just the first over, and he's been on target with his 5 delivery that has bowled. Beating outside off stump. Just to find that outside edge.
Nicely bowled again, takes the leading edge, and the ball reaches point. Just 1 run in the form of an extra in this over. Iqbal asking the right questions. 11 overs done, Nepal 41.
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा
एक है मौका इसमें सब लगाऊंगा अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है
घर एक मौका एक इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट
अब बर्गर किंग में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
Very similar in terms of the passion that they have about the game. You would see crowds coming in to support, and as the day progresses, we are expecting some more people to join in.
Absolutely. Both nations very passionate. But I just love the way Nepal people support their team. Because being an associate team, not many stars, they're international. The main team hasn't done much. But still, the support has been amazing. 41 for 2 after 11.
Okay.
That length. Be careful with that length as a bowler, because this is where the ball will come nicely onto the bat. Narayan has taken 10 deliveries for his 4 runs.
Yeah, both these teams have had their own success story when it comes to the Asian Cricket Council and the pathway events that they have. We'll have a look at that as well, but it's been a good start from Rizwan. Another short and wide delivery. Wanted to play. That was in 2 minds, Naren, but lets it go, and the right call has been made. Let's talk about that success story. Nepal and Bangladesh. Well, we've got quite a few that we go throughout the year. The Women's and Men's Under-19 Asia Cup, the Challenger Cup, and they've got the Premier Cup as well. Emerging Teams Cup. We saw that in Oman last month, and the Men's and Women's, the big tournament that we all know about, the Asia Cup as well.
Straight to the fielder. He's been asking the questions, and this time Narayan was struggling. Hit it straight, just couldn't find the way to play, what to do with the delivery, and it is straight to the fielder.
Yeah, a soft dismissal there. Was in no position to play that shot, was in 2 minds whether to pull or to drive, did neither, and found the fielder at covers. So another big blow for Nepal as Bangladesh strike just at the right time. Rizwan getting a wicket in his very first over. Naren Patta, he's out and will be dejected with that effort. 4 of 11 for him. It's 42 for 3.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो 0 चार्ज करता है। जीरो चार्जेस? ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है। नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में। पर मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर 0 चार्ज करता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा। हाँ, ये किधर से मारा तूने? आपकी अलमारी से.
Situation right now. Nepal are 42 for 3. He'll have his role cut out here.
I'll be concerned. Captain, they've lost 3 wickets inside the 12 overs, 42 for 3. I've said it earlier also that this pitch, you're never sure, you're never 100%. So that's why you need to pick up the right sort of deliveries to hit the shot. You have to be very skillful as a batter to score runs on these conditions.
Oh, first ball, a good welcome from Rizwan to Santosh. That hurried on to him. And it will be a challenge, Ali, especially for the Nepal batters, because they've played a game that was in Sharjah. The wicket was low, it was slow, it was not bouncing as much. That's the wicket again. This one, extra bounce and surprised Naren. So they'll have to adapt, and they'll have to adapt quickly.
100%. These are different conditions. And Bangladesh, having won their first game in these conditions, different pitch though, but they've played here the previous game. So they would know the conditions better than the Nepal batters. Again, movement. Seam movement after hitting the deck. This is good bowling.
Well, another sharp delivery from Rizwan, an extra bounce and carry, and he's been economical to say the least. Even in the previous game, he was wicketless. Let's look at that. Just some sharp bounce and had no clue whatsoever, Santosh. He's been tested and tested well by Rizwan. An economy of 2.43 in the previous game for Rizwan. So he does know that he's bowling in the middle overs. He has to keep it tight, keep the pressure cooker on. Let's it go this time.
Yeah, this is good. Just let go anything that is outside the off stump. You can leave on length on this pitch because it has good bounce, good carry. You could find the length and then leave also. Well, it has been a similar sort of story for Nepal as they had in the previous game. And on that occasion, it was Mayan Yadav who stood tall, a lone warrior. And this time it's Akash doing bulk of the runs and standing there. Hasn't found the support from the other end.
Finally, he gets ball meeting the bat as the 12th over comes to an end. Nepal are struggling, 42 for 3.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
राजेश,
अरे आई हैव टू लीव. बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है.
अरे भाई साहब, आजकल छोटे छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है? मैं. यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम? मुझे नहीं, आपको बार बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना. अब हम जहाँ, बैंक वहाँ. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक होगा तो मोर मिलेगा.
Beautifully played and beats the fielder at mid-on. Some aggression from Akash as he continues to score runs. Another boundary for Nepal.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Get to the pitch of the ball and be aggressive. Akash realizing that there's short of partners from the other end. So will he have to take things in his hands and score some boundaries, Akash, and release that pressure. That's what he did. It was more of a pressure releasing shot. Came down the track and hit it straight. 4th boundary of Nepal's inning. And all these boundaries coming from the bat of Akash.
Yeah, sometimes attack is the best form of defense. Akash, a firm believer of that. Now, these are alien conditions for Nepal. They don't get these wickets back home. They have not played enough on wickets like these. So for them, this is a big challenge.
Yeah, a few words from Iqbal to Akash. Well, being a fast bowler, conditions favouring you, you can do that.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes good to get into the mind of the batter as well. Now you see that Akash is very focused. He's not trying to do something out of the box. He did use his feet once, but then he's back to his regular self.
He looks good. Technically very correct. You would be thinking if he could bat. But not easy conditions, I tell you. Let Akash do his job.
Started the over with a 4 here, and now is very watchful. He'll have to do the bulk of the scoring. That's evident. And lets it go. Very impressed by Akash and the way he's batted today.
Absolutely. He realizes the importance of his own wicket. Just don't throw it away. He's got the start. He's been there for 47 deliveries. He's seen enough. Let's just make use of it.
Well, there you go. The traditional cap. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's looking absolutely dapper on that gentleman. This one's down the leg side, will be called a wide. You will see quite a few animated supporters today, Ali, especially in the stands. You would expect them. They'll always be dancing, they'll be chirping, they'll be supporting. We saw that they were cheering every single run that Nepal scored in the other game in Sharjah.
Yep. And they come in numbers.
Yeah.
Look at that. Very, very proud nation as far as cricket is concerned. Both teams, rather, as you said early on. There's some Bangladesh fans also. I remember their last time in the final when Bangladesh took on UAE. It was almost a full house. There was lots of Bangladesh fans even playing against the home side UAE. It's good at this level to have that sort of support behind you. It just adds on.
Yeah, it's going to be a good contest, not only on the field, but in the stands as well. When you've got Bangladeshi fans, the decibels are going to go really high. A lot of cheering. Oh, nicely bowled again. Iqbal Imon has continued to be threatening against the batters of Nepal. Ends the over with another dot ball. 47 for 3 after 13.
मोहे जब आप तैयार हम तैयार
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा
एक है मौका इसमें सब लगाऊंगा अपने इरादों से मजबूत।
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
Couldn't reach there. Santosh had his heart in his mouth.
Definitely. And the way Rizan is bowling, the areas that is bowling, the low trajectory. Seems like he is in business every delivery, especially against Santosh, who's struggling to read him. He's getting that seam movement. Not easy. Surely not easy.
Beats the edge. Another Jaffa from Rizan. He's bowling the right length, especially against the left-handed Santosh.
Yeah, he's bowling it up to the batters. That's the good part, just making them drive. And this is the length where you're not quite sure if to go on the front foot or the back foot. The teasing length, as they say.
Yet to get off the mark, Santosh, but that's the last thing on his mind right now. Lets it go. Straight into the hands of the keeper. They've been busy today. Rizan and the keeper. It's as if those two are bowling on an empty wicket. No batter there.
Yeah, the role of wicketkeeper is very important in these conditions because you will get those edges. Yesterday, Saad Beg, Pakistan captain, he was brilliant behind the stumps. So is this boy.
Just not giving away anything, Rizan. 4 consecutive dot balls, adding up to the pressure. But as of now, it's about surviving for Nepal rather than thriving in the middle. They need to see off these overs and then reassess their plans in the second part of the innings. Maybe around the 25th over, re-strategize. But as of now, don't lose wickets is the mantra.
It's nicely punched, but straight to the fielder. But Shoaib, somehow they'll have to find a way to score runs too.
I agree.
Because in these conditions, you can get out any delivery. You can't get any sort of delivery that will get your wicket. There's no point just hanging in there, just blocking. So you'll have to find some way to find boundaries or keep on rotating the strike. Akash looks to be in different conditions, playing on different surface rather than any other batter.
Now that's why it's important that Santosh just plays the second fiddle. He plays that able partner role and tries to get to the non-striking end. Just like that. Gets a run. And not a maiden for Rizan. Just 1 run off it. 14 overs done. It's 48 for 3.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो 0 चार्ज करता है. 0 चार्जेस. ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है. नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो डिस्को के जमाने में. तो मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर 0 चार्ज करता है. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा.
ये किधर से मारा तुमने?
आपकी अलमारी से.
जो मैं कहने वाला हूँ आपसे वो सुन के आप प्लीज घबराइएगा मत. ये जो लड़का आपके घर पे रह रहा है वो एक मिलिटेंट है.
कुछ बड़ा करने का वक्त आ गया है.
ये पीस कॉन्फ्रेंस हमारे टेन्योर का मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट होने वाला है.
तेरे चक्कर में साला हाथ से निकल गया. वो कभी भी कुछ भी कर सकता है. क्या तेरे पे?
फरीद मीर, तुझे नहीं पता तू किससे और कहां पंगा ले रहा है.
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए.
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है.
अरे भाई साहब मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में. हमारा बैंक तो हर महीने देता है. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तो मोर मिलेगा.
बेफिक्र होकर घूमो, हो सकता है जिंदगी का मकसद मिल जाए. गैरों के साथ बहुत पल बिता लिए, अपनों को छुट्टियों से मिलवाकर तो देखो. जहां भी जाओगे पर जब लौट के आओगे, सुकून जिंदगी का इसी दरवाजे पर पाओगे. हम हैं गोदरेज लॉक्स, बेजोड़ एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ. घर के अंदर या बाहर रहो बेफिक्र. गोदरेज लॉक्स.
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no go, neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. We are go for launch. We have liftoff.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका. देखिए ACC मेंस अंडर 19 एशिया कप पाकिस्तान वर्सेस यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट्स लाइव सोनी लिव पर.
Saad making his first appearance in the tournament, 1 for 20, and Rizan also got a wicket in his 2 overs. Another exciting passage of play coming. Nepal fighting along through Akash Tripathi, who's on 31. Bangladesh will continue to build pressure as it's a slight cloud cover here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Oh, did it get an edge? Plenty of exaggerated movement after pitching. I don't think the way that they're reacting, it suggests there was an edge. Good time to say a very warm welcome to Mudassar Ali in the comebacks. Welcome, Mudassar.
Thank you, Shaji. And look at that movement. We are into the 15th over, but still the swing is available. Full marks should be given to the curators, the way they are preparing these surfaces for these youngsters and exploiting the conditions quite well at the fast bowlers of Bangladesh.
Santosh really struggling, but he need to support Akash here. Played the strike, hung in there. We've seen in the previous two games as well, the starts have been difficult for the batters, but they were able to dig deep and fight hard, and it becomes easier towards the middle part of the innings and beyond that. But Nepal, in doing so, has already lost 3 wickets, in desperate need of a partnership.
Somehow I believe it's all about the mindset. You need to stay positive, you need to attack. Clearly that is missing. Apart from Akash Tripathi, other batters, they struggled early in the morning.
Yeah, talking about the previous 2 games here, the pattern was that the team batting first. When Bangladesh played first in the first game, they lost 1 wicket, but then there was a massive partnership, 142 runs for the second wicket. And Pakistan yesterday started off slowly, but 160 for that opening wicket. So that was the reason they could build on that, and both of those teams went ahead and won the game. Nicely got on top of the bounce. There's more protection in the deep since we're outside the power play now. See it. I make emphasis on a partnership here for Nepal. Would you agree, Mudassar?
Well, indeed, they need to end with that single 50 comes up for Nepal. Left hand, right hand combination. Santosh Yadav had a good outing against Karnataka under 19. A lot depends on this pair for Nepal. They are in a rebuilding phase as of now after losing those 3 quick wickets.
Nice and confident on that occasion, Santosh. For the first time, he's just found the middle of the bat. Not looking to just force it through, but just allowing the ball to come on and play it underneath the eyes, close to himself. Good run. Very young Santosh. Akash has looked a different class though. He's looked the best so far.
It's all about the temperament. Calm and composed so far. He has seen his partner coming and going out. But you can see that focus in his eyes. Determined to perform well for his team.
Seems to have a lot more time, Akash. That was dug in deep and inward angle. He negotiated it nicely. 15 gone, 52 for 3.
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए।
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है।
अरे भाई साहब, मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में। हमारा बैंक तो हर महीने देता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तो मोर मिलेगा।
Could be done here. The grass, really, when you walk into the venue in the morning and you see so much grass on the pitch, like you said, psychologically it does have an impact.
That is the reason I said earlier it's a good move and astute captaincy we are witnessing from the Bangladesh under-19 captain. Still persisting with the fast bowlers. Still there's a movement. Something for the fast bowlers, and they're doing a pretty good job. Those suffocating lines, it's not helping the cause of the Nepal batters.
Slip has been taken out. Long on has gone back. A bit of a seam movement on that occasion. Angling in and straightening down the line, although the length was such that it didn't really trouble the batter, but obvious help for Rizan.
Just surprise. No slip in position. Still there is purchase available. Get that slip back. Keep on attacking.
Yeah, you make a good point, Mudassir. That change of field earlier in the over, really surprising. Send the long on back and remove the slip. When there is so much happening, it's really a surprising move. And if there was to be an edge right now and it goes in that direction, he'll really rue the fact. Have a look at that long on. Batters are really struggling to put bat to ball, and no attacking fielders.
That too when you're persisting with the fast bowler, because the reason is there's some purchase still swing available. Now all of a sudden on the back foot, and there is always support for Nepal and for Bangladesh. The Tigers always get the support. People coming in numbers, and today is an off day here in Dubai. Good to see coming and supporting their teams.
Yeah, Rizan in this over, he's pulled his length back. Always the display that we've had from Bangladesh, the feature was that they pitched more balls in that fuller area, attempting the drives. That's why they got the result. But for some inexplicable reason in this over, field change has been made and the length had been pulled back, making it a little easier for the batters. That's the length. That is that fuller length and movement. Why would you not want to have a slip when your bowler is bowling like this?
Every bowler, they're forcing the batters go onto that back foot. Peach of a delivery, just going past the top stick. A half-hearted appeal. And look at that shape. Good release, good wrist position. Slight movement, slightly going away from the right-hander.
That's the teasing length and line. It's a strong, strong finish to the over from Rizan. The challenge is on for the Nepali batters under difficult conditions. 16 gone, 52 for 3.
कोलंबस वेंचर कॉलोनिस्ट का फोन है।
होली शिट, उसे लगेगा फंडिंग के पैसे से अमेरिका की ट्रिप करा है। हेलो योर हाइनेस, और शुड आई से नमस्ते फ्रॉम इंडिया? फोटोज राइट सर, श्योर।
लमाटा
एनी सेकंड।
दोस्तों अगर आप इसी तरह से सारे मुकाबले हमारे इस चैनल पे लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो हमें भाइयों इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर लें, और जो लोग ट्विटर पे हैं वो हमें ट्विटर पे फॉलो कर लें, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ पे लाइव किसी भी कारणवश बंद हो जाता है तो आप लोगों को मैं अपने इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर के जरिए जो है आपको लाइव मैच का लिंक दे दूंगा, जिससे आप फ्री में जो है पूरा मुकाबला लाइव देख सकेंगे। तो जो लोगों का भी अकाउंट इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर पर वो हमें वहाँ पर फॉलो कर लो। लिंक मैंने जो है वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे रखा है और साथ ही में चैट बॉक्स के पिन कॉमेंट में।
You're in a position to recover from that if you have wickets in hand. So Santosh shouldn't really be worried. But then you need to put away the bad ball. It was short and wide. He missed out there and
could have easily played that over the point fielder. As of now, on the back foot after losing those 3 wickets. That extra bounce not helping the cause of the batter. The rebuilding phase. Playing out too many dot balls won't help the cause of a Nepal team. need to rotate the strike, at least take those singles, keep the scoreboard moving here.
Another good delivery, plenty of carry. We'll have to give a lot of credit to the curator here. This is the third match on this venue, and they produce the strips that has really made for exciting cricket. And coming from subcontinent, this is Asia Cup, and a lot of these players, they play on pitches which are slow and low, but the bounce has been key. Look at that even coverage of grass, beautifully laid out surface. Once again, edgy from Santosh. But talk about the surfaces produced, the bounce has been the outstanding feature for me throughout this tournament.
Oh, absolutely, and it's rare to see in subcontinent. And look at that, there's a thick blanket of grass. This is the pitch for the match number 5, and yesterday it was completely different wicket we have seen against India playing against Pakistan. So we can see a lot of hard work has been put in by the groundsman and the head curator, providing them different kinds of strips. It will give them an opportunity. It's a learning phase for all these youngsters.
Slip has been taken out for Akash. Quick call, good response, good cricket Nepal. As we were talking earlier in the over, they got to do that to eliminate those number of dot deliveries. Tip and run. Good judgment of a run.
This is what needed. Boundaries are hard to come. They've already lost 3 wickets. Keep on rotating the strike, at least get 3-4 runs in every over for the next 8-9 overs. Build a partnership, then you can all of a sudden you can attack.
Santosh has struggled against the short ball, but he's still hanging in, fighting hard. 17 gone. 54 for 3.
Wow, these got
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
See you at Burger King.
Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan. लेकिन
दोस्तों अगर आप इसी तरह से सारे मुकाबले हमारे इस चैनल पे लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो हमें भाइयों इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर लें, और जो लोग ट्विटर पे हैं वो हमें ट्विटर पे फॉलो कर लें, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ पे लाइव किसी भी कारणवश बंद हो जाता है तो आप लोगों को मैं अपने इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर के जरिए जो है आपको लाइव मैच का लिंक दे दूंगा, जिससे आप फ्री में जो है पूरा मुकाबला लाइव देख सकेंगे। तो जो लोगों का भी अकाउंट इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर पर वो हमें वहाँ पर फॉलो कर लो। लिंक मैंने जो है वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे रखा है और साथ ही में चैट बॉक्स के पिन कॉमेंट में।
Following up for the way he performed in the previous game as well.
Absolutely. Apart from a couple of looseners, all the 4 bowlers bowling as per the plan, persisting with the off-stump line. And good to see now the slip is back in position.
Yeah, that's better. Even for Akash, they got the slip in. And the way he bowled in the channel, especially the back end of the last over. Izan, who's been very economical. His last over started off with that length and a little bit of movement. Slightly wide of that off stump if you want to be really critical of him. But that last delivery and back live, almost perfect length. And even Akash, who's well set, wasn't in control at all.
Absolutely, this time trying to generate the pace. A lucky escape, I would say, just going past that leg stick. But the good news for Nepal is slowly this partnership, they're trying to build a partnership. 13 of 37, they're taking their own time. But looking very confident is Akash. Now this boy on screen, Santosh, he needs to provide the support. He needs to rotate the strike.
Like we've discussed in this tournament many times, this 50-over format has a little bit of test cricket in it as well. In the air, but away from the fielder. at times you have to sit back like as if it was a test match. And we've seen you still have enough time because of this 50-over format that you can come back and make up for the lost ground. This is what Nepal is trying to do really hard. And it's very funny, Mudassir. We've all played cricket. We know that at times it looks very, very difficult that where your next run is coming from. But then when you hung in there and stay in the middle, it gradually becomes easier. Where did that come from? Akash charging down the wicket. Bit of a brain fade. Talking about hanging in there and fighting hard. Akash really lost it for a moment, it may seem.
Just wanted to release that pressure. Wanted to break the shackles, shimmy down the track. Nowhere near the ball. Can understand the boundaries are hard to come. Still long way to go. We are in the 18th over. He holds the key for Nepal.
See, if you're Nepal and you watch the two games that have played here, and if you look at the breakdown of 10 overs, I don't think Akash needed to feel frustrated. 34, 38 have been the runs breakdown for the 10 overs. For the first 20, 18 gone, 56 for 3.
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no go, neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. We're go for launch. We have liftoff.
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
Rafiuzaman Rafi. See if he's able to keep the control and the pressure on these Nepal batters. Often is the case as we see this one go past the outside edge. When a spinner comes on such a green track, the batters mentally relax and think that things are going to get easier for them. No margin for complacency here for these Nepal batters.
Good to see for the first time that in 19th over, a spinner has been introduced for the first time and a slip in position. Mantra is simple for Bangladesh captain, keep on attacking.
Yeah, these are kind of deliveries that you want to put bat to ball. Opportunities to score runs have been few and far, so you don't want to be missing out. And in last 3 overs, a couple of times, Santosh has missed out. This one is edgy again. That can also build pressure on Akash as well if there is no constant rotation of strike. Now that Santosh has played 22 deliveries, Akash may get a bit frustrated, and he showed signs of that in the previous over.
And rightly said by you, looking at the spinner, the batter, they might get tempted, they might want to go big, and in the process, you can create a chance. Started off really well, yet to concede a run. A good battle, left-hander on strike, and left-arm orthodoxy, trying to control things.
Well, that fielder was sent back before this delivery, allowing Santosh the single. He will keep the strike. Probably more frustration for Akash. 19 gone, 57 for 3.
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो 0 चार्ज करता है। 0 चार्जेस? ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है। नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में। पर मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर 0 चार्ज करता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा। हाँ, ये किधर से मारा तूने? आपकी अलमारी से।
allowed that single on the last ball of the over. We've seen spin now, and talking about the pitches that have been prepared in this tournament, they did offer a little bit of something to everybody.
Especially the fast bowlers. It's good to see here in Dubai. Fast bowlers getting some extra bounce, extra swing.
Well, these are the men involved. A lot of work goes into the preparation of the pitches. Matthew Sentry is the head curator, preparing pitches day in, day out for games, back-to-back games. Wickets and pitches do make for good cricket, and these gentlemen have really worked hard. In the air, just over the top. Pressure was building on Santosh. Just a tentative push though, that was again fuller length. He could have gone through with the shot, but the chip was just enough to get him a couple of runs.
Trying to check his shot. Luckily for Santosh, it was away from mid-off fielder. A valid point earlier in the over, you said in the previous over, last ball. They want Santosh to be on strike. He's struggling there. Previous delivery getting a couple of runs.
Knocked him over. It was just a matter of time. Santosh had really been struggling, and Rizwan deserved that wicket. He's been persistent, and now he's knocked back the off stump to send Santosh back.
Oh, what a delivery. Couple of out swingers. Now the ball sharply jacked back into Santosh Yadav. The timber goes. One more wicket goes down. The struggle of Santosh Yadav comes to an end. Wicket number 4 going down. Yadav managing 7 of 29, 59 for the loss of 4 in troubled Nepal.
Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan.
लेकिन
ये वाला फैन तो बिजली का बिल बचाता है,
फोन से भी कंट्रोल होता है.
5-star rated smart fans with BLDC tech. Attenborough.
What a fan. अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King. Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan.
लेकिन
ये वाला फैन तो बिजली का बिल बचाता है,
फोन से भी कंट्रोल होता है.
5-star rated smart fans with BLDC tech. Attenborough.
What a fan.
Uttam Ranguthapa Magar is the new batter in. His job is not easy. Rizwan is in the middle of a sensational bowling spell. 2 for 6 of 4.4. Not overly aggressive, the Bangladesh skipper, just the one slip. Rizwan has been absolutely brilliant with the ball. Finding that fuller length, inviting the batter to come onto that front foot.
I think it's all about the discipline, the way they are bowling in this game, sticking to that off-stump channel, and they came out with a plan. They are the defending champions and playing as a champion in this tournament. This is what happened a couple of deliveries ago. Nowhere near the ball, caught in 2 minds. He was expecting that out swinger. The youngster has some other plans. Rizwan Hussain into his 5th over, couple of wickets to his name.
Edgy, brilliantly done. Bangladesh right on top. 20 down. It's 59 for 4.
कोलंबस, वेंचर कॉलोनिस्ट का फोन है.
होली शिट, उसे लगेगा फंडिंग के पैसे से अमेरिका की ट्रिप करा है. हेलो योर हाइनेस, और शुड आई से नमस्ते फ्रॉम इंडिया? फोटोज, राइट सर. श्योर. Any second. Sent to you.
With Magic Eraser, brush away unwanted details from your photos. Canva, दिल से डिजाइन तक.
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
They were able to maintain a good partnership and not lose as many wickets as Nepal have in the first 20. 4 of them. Akash has been there since the beginning. He's seen carnage at the other end. What is going through his mind?
Lone warrior for Nepal under-19 team, fighting hard for his team, not giving it away easily. Someone needs to support him. The new batter Uttam Rangu just joined him, played a couple of deliveries. Rafi, the left-arm orthodox, looking good as well.
He's falling over. That was angling in. The umpire suggesting so, that it was going down.
Politely declining that shot from the bowler, Akbar Ali. Going for that close call.
Really close call. Well kept. Beautifully moving around. Wicketkeeper Farid showing really great footwork and great hands.
He has been kept busy by the fast bowlers now by this spinner behind the stumps.
He's shown good agility behind the stumps, wicketkeeper Farid, against the quicker men. Obviously the job is difficult standing up. That was a sensational take down the leg side. Runs are mostly coming in singles for Nepal. Even Santosh, I can understand what is going through his head because it's very difficult for him. Stranglehold from Bangladesh has been relentless.
All the batters got out. They have the defensive mindset. 4 wickets going down, trying to defend those deliveries, getting outside edge, missing the line. Keep on attacking. Another tight over. Couple of runs. Akash Tripathi on 36. Uttam yet to open his account. 61 for the loss of 4 at the end of over number 21.
टिप चाहिए? पैसा लगाना है? तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
Clearly, Nepal struggling with 61 for 4. Bangladesh captain won the toss and deciding to bowl first. His fast bowlers have surely responded. They've been in the right areas, right length, and right time to say good morning to Sir Shamim Chaudhary.
Morning to you, Ali. Well, Bangladesh dominated. Very good morning to you, Ali. It's been a good morning for Bangladesh too. Been in control. The batters have been forced into shots of indiscretion like that. When the pressure is created, your mind doesn't work with clarity. And that's where the bowlers take advantage. All credit to them, winning the toss, making the right decisions. It's been a struggle for Nepal all the way.
Yeah, talking about Akash, you just mentioned it. This is not the first time that he's done that. He's charged fast bowlers, come down the track, getting to the pitch of the ball. It's more out of frustration because its run scoring have not been easy.
Got to pounce on any opportunity. Even there, I thought that shortness of the length of the ball allowed the batter to do something better than finding the fielder in the deep. Wide open spaces on the onside still. There's a long on coming into a mid-on position now within the 30-yard circle. There's an orthodox mid-wicket, a deep fine leg. The fielder from deep cover coming within the circle too. More looking to contain runs, put the pressure on. Good thinking from the captain. From Rangu yet to open his account.
It's been all Akash for Nepal. 37. And guess what? The second highest is extras. That's 10.
Well noticed.
Mayan has scored 4. Arjun Kamal without scoring. If you look at the projected score, they'll be very happy if they can get to 143 from here even. That might challenge Bangladesh.
Well, the Bangladeshi captain at the toss said that he'll be happy to contain them when they did 150. And on a softer tone, he said maybe 100.
100, yeah. And it's still possible that they can get them out under 100. It's not been easy other than Akash. Everyone has struggled. Akash looks different. He's technically correct. But other than them, Uttam Ringu is yet to open his mark, faced 6 deliveries. The bowling has been spot on.
Quick run taken. And done well. Good response from the non-striker. 22 overs have been completed. It's now 63 for 4.
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no go, neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. We are go for launch. We have liftoff.
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
Not really getting enough runs on the ball, losing wickets at regular intervals. And they're going quite tough. Rafi. Ahmed Rafi is just angling that down. The arm ball allowing the batter to just tickle it around the corner.
Yeah, Rafi seems like a bowler who likes to just fire it into the batters, bowl those quick deliveries, doesn't believe in giving the air to the ball. And these conditions suit him because he likes the ball will skid onto the batter.
Eased into that. That's a good looking shot. Shot of confidence. Every time you get the ball on the middle part of the bat, it does bolster your confidence and maybe encourage to go for more expansive strokes, which is the need of the hour. There's just been the 4 boundaries so far in the Nepal innings, but they seem to be content to just milk the runs at the moment.
I think that's the right approach. If they can do that on regular intervals, rotate the strike, take those singles, and let Akash play those big expensive shots, those boundary hits. It's definitely not been easy, especially for middle order or the late order. And they cannot just continue blocking. You got to keep on rotating the strike.
Once again. But credit must be given to the Bangladeshi bowlers for not allowing them to take any kind of advantage. 23 overs completed, 66 for 4.
जहां भी जाओगे पर जब लौट के आओगे सुकून जिंदगी का इसी दरवाजे पर पाओगे। हम हैं गोदरेज लॉक्स, घर के अंदर या बाहर रहो बेफिक्र। गोदरेज लॉक्स।
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan.
लेकिन ये वाला फैन तो बिजली का बिल बचाता है।
फोन से भी कंट्रोल होता है। 5-star rated smart fans with BLDC tech at Berg.
What a fan!
Team. He has been with the team for a while. In the middle period, he was away, but now he's come back and taken charge. In the past, he was there in 2020 when Bangladesh got the title. So it's a person that Bangladesh like to have. Just mentoring the team, coaching the team, and these pace bowlers will make him proud. Doesn't show too much emotion, Naveed. Yeah, he's content. You can see that they're doing well from the expression on his face.
And he's very serious looking. I think his bowlers have responded. He should be a happy man. Maybe from inside he is, not showing the emotions. We were talking about the quality of Bangladesh bowlers. They've definitely responded to the call of the captain. India had the opportunity yesterday to bowl first. They could not quite capitalize in those conditions. But in contrast, Bangladesh bowlers, they've taken wickets. They've been on target. They've been consistent with their line and length. They might not be the quickest around, but certainly very consistent with their line and length.
Talking to Imran earlier in the day, before the start of the game, we had a little chat. Oh, God, a lucky shot out. But what about that effort in the deep? Excellent work. He had to cover a lot of ground. Tumbling take, make sure that the ball didn't cross the boundary.
Super. Great effort. Great support for the bowlers. If you have fielders who could throw themselves around, Fahad this time. But no slip. The ball is still seaming and swinging. Now there is a slip. As I was just saying.
That's a great effort. And that lifts the spirit of the bowler. He feels that that's going for the boundary. And then suddenly, that's a wonderful piece of fielding, commitment shown. Yeah, you're talking about after the horses bolted. That happens so many times. Absolutely. With captain. The ball goes in one direction, he brings a fielder in to stop that gap or, something like that. But, well, it's over and done with by that time. I was just talking about Imran talking this morning to me, and he said he'd like to see the grass on the track. He comes from Sylhet in northeastern part of Bangladesh. There's a beautiful stadium over there, Sylhet International. That's up in there once again, a bit of good fortune, and he gets 4 fortuitous runs. Not the most controlled shot, but pretty effective in terms of runs.
They'll take it. Regardless of how they come, they will take every run. It took them 11 overs to score a boundary. They've been very, very cautious, Akash. But he's been the only one who's been scoring runs. As you said, not in quite in control. Top-edged. And lucky for him, it went in the safe zone. Although there was a fielder at fine, but still away from him. Toe end of the bat.
But tell you what, I don't mind that at all. They can't die wandering. They must make an effort to get a move on. There will be elements of risks, but even no risk, no gain, as they say. And there was a bit of gain in that.
Spot on, perfect, 100%. Because you just cannot keep on blocking. You need to find a way to score runs.
He just got a boundary with the last bat. I don't know why he changed it. Possibly chipped it as he played because it was the edge of the bat. But these bats are very strong these days. Pretty thick. Though they're not heavy, they're pretty light. And they wheel the willow, the batters these days, with really a lot of flourish, a lot of disdain. Just get a feel of that new bat in hand. Maybe a different weight. Oh, rumps it. And the fielder's got to it. He tried to rump it. He's pumped up Iqbal. The manager, the coach has at last got a big smile on his face.
Oh, that's a sad way to go because he's played so well, Akash, for Nepal. But against the run of the play, he got a boundary the previous delivery. But here again, wanted to go a fancy shot. Was there a need of it? That's the question. Wanted to just uppercut it. The fielder was quite scared, and a very, very good catch by Fahad. It's been a good inning by Akash Tripathi. Scored 43 of 77. It's 73 for 5.
मोहे जब आप तैयार हम तैयार।
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है। भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1। अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
Won the toss. Roshan Vishwakarma is coming in. He's got a lot of work to do in trying to just get Nepal back in line. I mean, they have been really struggling, as I mentioned. Young kid, look at the face there. Tamarangu as well to just play the ball down the ground and give his new partner a strike.
And it would be interesting to see how these two deal with the situation, because they've lost the main man, Akash Tripathi. They even didn't realize the fielder is squarer. He played it fine, the shot was on. Unlucky for him, I would say. Went straight to the fielder.
Yeah, but it's good catch taken. Anticipated it, reverse cup. Aussie style. In the deep, that's more of a habit these days. He made it look easy. See a lot of that now with the two new batters. One's yet to open his account. Uttam Rangu has just got 5 of 14. Absolute domination by Bangladesh at the moment.
Absolutely. That's what I said. We'll have to see how these two young boys deal with the situation. Inside edge runs. They should be looking to get at least 3, if not 4. No, they've just decided against it. 3 was on though.
Yeah, absolutely. It was on. But high percentage of the runs, Ali, have come from edges. They've been rather fortunate in getting the runs, even a boundary now and then from edges, but they wouldn't mind it. Inside edge, outside edge, as long as they don't go to hand as a catch or deflect onto the stumps. Get runs, doesn't matter how they come.
As far as Akash Tripathi is concerned, he was looking good, better, but other than him, no one has actually been comfortable on the crease. It's been all edges.
Nice, compact-looking shot. Its problem is just couldn't get it past that backward point fielder. Roshan and Uttam Rangu trying to get Nepal back into the game and desperately in search of a big partnership here. Appeal, drifting down leg, not in straight. Umpire shake of the head.
Good call by the umpire. Not a sort of a pitch where you will go hard at the ball. You have to play with the soft hands. This one clearly going down.
Mohammad Rafi completes another over. 25 done, 76 for 5.
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है। भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1। अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
अब बर्गर किंग में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
I think the hopes of Nepal also ebbed immensely, and they've got their backs to the wall, mountain to climb in terms of completing the overs. Looking tentative, looking to sort of just survive at the moment.
Yeah, second highest, still extras, 11. So you can tell the story, what has happened. Akash did dominate it, 43 of 77, but other than him, no one has actually gone onto double figures even. There's been such a huge struggle, but nothing taking away from Bangladesh fast bowlers. The way they've utilized it. There's definite tension in this camp. Not in this camp though. They're quite happy, very comfortable at the moment.
In the first match that Bangladesh played, we had to wait till the late afternoon to get a smile out of Naveed Nawaz. He started to smile pretty early today.
Yes, lots of similarities as Pakistan coach yesterday, Ghulam Ali. Even though Pakistan was in a dominant position most of the game, but still it was pretty serious all game. Means business. They want to win, they want to improve. They're loving it, they're enjoying it. You're enjoying it.
Yeah, and because it's a holiday, it's nice to see. Got a sprinkling of crowd here. And Naveed Nawaz supported well along with his other staff. Physios in support. Bowling coach Talha Zubair in there. We know that one of the selectors, age group selectors, Ehsanul Cezanne is here. Guides that nicely, controlling that shot, but only finding the fielder. One more run, it's not going to do. But I think with 5 wickets down, there will be a period of circumspection and quietness about their approach.
This is better from Uttam Rangu. Soft hands.
Yeah, working hard, the analyst giving the support. You can see the manager, Abu Imam Muhammad Khasa, in the background. So, all pretty happy.
Yeah, being the defending champions, there's an added pressure, is it? Lots of expectations.
Not today. There's always a back of your mind. Being the champions, the reigning champions, that adds that little bit of extra pressure on you. I don't think they've really shown it in the first game also. They took it by the scruff of the neck. Today it's been easier to really go through the process of controlling the match. So all in all, it's been a good journey so far in this tournament. I kept on going away from him. Initial thoughts was like, I will go after it, but not within reach. 26 done, 77 for 5.
टिप चाहिए? पैसा लगाना है? तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है? तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए.
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक.
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें.
It's the field for him. Slip still in possession. Good to see. Tight, accurate. He hasn't really given the ball air, depending more on the arm balls and variations of pace rather than trying to get some purchase out of the wicket. There you see evidence of that once again.
Yeah, I believe that is the right way to do, being a left-arm spinner on this pitch. Because there's some live grass, unlike yesterday, so the ball might skid on. And you should be targeting the stumps or the pads of the batter.
Yeah.
But Uttam is managing him well, playing on the front foot with the full face of the bat. It's looking good. Somebody who can play spin well.
Mohammad Rafi making the ball sing and making the Nepali batters dance to his tune. backs away. Quicker ball, did well to hurry down on that one.
Yeah, quick to realize the length, Uttam. The footwork has been good.
Pitches it up, trying the variations. Quick fire, maiden over completed. 77 for 5.
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए।
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है।
अरे भाई साहब, मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में।
दोस्तों, आप में से जिसको भी आज के मुकाबले की 100% श्योर विनर और सेशन रिपोर्ट चाहिए, वो लोग अभी हमारे टेलीग्राम को ज्वाइन करें। यहाँ पे आपको एकदम फ्री में रिपोर्ट दी जाती है और एकदम जेन्युइन रिपोर्ट। तो मौके का फायदा उठाएं और बिना देरी किए हमारे टेलीग्राम से जुड़ जाएं। लिंक आप सभी को वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन और चैट बॉक्स में दे दिया है।
The economy rate, excellent stuff. Ball continuing, 7 now. Bowlers have the luxury to try different things now, Ali.
Absolutely, and why not? They've done a good job. They've taken the wickets, early wickets. Conditions suit them. They may well try different things. Having Nepal at 77 for 5, but still being consistent. I think that's the key. That's the way to go. Because it's been hard work for the batters.
The grunt is trying to... That's one thing noticeable. I think from that length, with this pace, you'd expect that to go a little higher, not hit him on the side of the shoulder. That can be quite painful.
Surely can. Just asking for the assistance. The fields are running in. Have a look at the bounce. Some extra bounce. That's not what they're used to. That's why this length is troubling the batters.
Bangladesh have been dominating right from the word go, taking wickets at regular intervals. Really haven't allowed the Nepali batters to settle down. First one to go. Just chasing wide, delivery outside off stump and getting the edge to the keeper. This one's tentative. He's not quite sure whether to have a push at that one. Oh, that's rather loose from the batter. Cleaned up. Didn't read the line of the ball at all. Trying to ramp it. Good. Reverse cup. Catch taken in the deep. He's pumped up. Him on.
Now very disciplined.
Still waiting for the batter to recover from that hit on the side of the arm. 6 Uttam Rangu. Roshan's got a couple. But it's the loss of Akash that's going to bite Nepal. Here's the lone batter looking to at least give some kind of a fight back for them.
Yeah, he tried his best until he lost his wicket, 43 runs. But there was literally no one there to support him.
See the relaxed manner, just the demeanor and the body language of the coaching staff. On Zubair on the left. You talk about the ramp shot. So that ramp should have gone to the boundary, not to hand.
Maybe
not enough power in that. They are enjoying it, and I'm sure the rest of the team, just passed.
I believe that was the plan from the coach to bowl that line and length to Akash. That's why he was suggesting that. I asked him to bowl such delivery. That is why it's always good that when the plan works from the coach and the bowlers and the fielders supported him, executed it well.
A lot of people around the world watching the telecast, right from the United States. He must have heard us last time around. He's giving us his array of smiles this time around. Good to see. Yeah, why not? When your team is in such a dominating position. A lot of people in Bangladesh tuned in, watching the kids play, the under-19 players. Future. And what a beautiful Yorker. All credit to the batter. Getting enough bat quickly on that to dig it out.
Yeah, they do need a partnership. Nepal, they got to find a way to at least go past 130. just to challenge Bangladesh just a little, but I don't see that happening with this approach. Just blocking, look, 2.78. The current rate will get them to 139. They will take it at this point. I tell you, 139 for sure.
Been quite meticulous. The bowling, the accuracy, he's zoning in, he's honing in on difficult areas for the batters to score from. Relaxed Bangladeshi support staff. Now throws caution to the wind, does not make contact, and that is the completion of the 28th over. 77 for 5.
कोलंबस वेंचर कॉलोनीज का फोन है।
होली शिट, उसे लगेगा फंडिंग के पैसे से अमेरिका की ट्रिप करा है। हेलो योर हाइनेस, और शुड आई से नमस्ते फ्रॉम इंडिया? फोटोज राइट सर, श्योर।
Lamata.
Any second. Send to you.
With Magic Eraser, brush away unwanted details from your photos. Canva, दिल से डिजाइन तक.
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹9.
77 for the loss of 5. The trouble continues for Nepal under 19, and the dominance of the fast bowlers of Bangladesh has been the story of this game. So much of excitement on the field. So far, a lone spinner, Rafi, with the 6th over. He has been very economical and right time to introduce my partner. Joining me is Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome, Shoaib.
Thank you, Mudassir. Yeah, 77 for 5. Nepal in all sorts of trouble. The fans are always happy. They're always cheerful, regardless of what the situation is.
They always love to back their team.
Nice bowling,
whether they win or whether they lose, they just want to come and support these youngsters. As a fan, it's not easy, Shoaib. Every game you're traveling with the team, that kind of support you're providing to your team, and the results not favoring you.
Nepal fans, we know, they are die-hard fans. When the team does well, they are supporting them. When they are not doing so well, they're still supporting them. Bangladesh fans are rightly cheerful and happy because their team is doing well. The reigning champions of the Under-19 Asia Cup. Clean bowled. Roshan playing all over it, and Rafi has struck gold.
Poor shot selection. Runs were hard to come. Trying to break the shackles. The spinner Rafi, Zaman Rafi, strikes for the first time in this game. Roshan's stay comes to an end. Managing just a couple of runs. It's 80 for the loss of 6.
टिप चाहिए? पैसा लगाना है? तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है? तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
अरे I have to leave. बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है.
अरे भाई साहब, आजकल छोटे छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है? मैं. You have any problem? मुझे नहीं, आपको बार बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना. अब हम जहाँ, बैंक वहाँ. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक होगा तो मोर मिलेगा.
So 6 wickets down, and walks in Narayan South, the talented all-rounder for Nepal under-19 team. It has been an astute captaincy throughout this innings we have witnessed from Bangladesh under-19 captain. The rotation of the bowlers has been at its best, Shoaib.
Yes, they've not put a foot wrong today, right from calling the flip of the coin right deciding to bowl first and have put tremendous pressure on the Nepal batters. That's the wicket again. Just a false shot, really. It was not on. He just lost his cool, and Rafi disturbs the bails. He'll enjoy that.
Bowling wicket to wicket. And he has been rewarded by that wicket. So far, 5 bowlers have been used by the captain. Pick of the bowler, Rizwan Hussain, couple of wickets to his name. Al Fahad, he bowled brilliant with the new ball. Wicket in his kitty.
Plays it late. Yeah, all bowlers who've come out to bowl today for Bangladesh have been successful. 5 bowlers, they've all tasted success. Mohammad Al Fahad started the proceedings for his side, and he's been brought back into the attack, Mudassir, with the objective to clean the tail up. There's the most wickets column. Udis Shuri from UAE got 4 wickets. He's a player to watch out for. Mohammad Al Fahad and the others all on 4 wickets. So not much to differentiate between the bowlers as of now.
No, indeed, and good to see someone like Udis Shuri, the wrist spinner, top of the chart. If we talk about the bowling figures, bowled quite brilliantly the previous day against Japan. And good to see someone like Al Fahad responding to his captain's call, bowled brilliantly.
Creating that angle, not a bad idea to be bowling to Naren Saud. Maybe a slip in place.
I love whenever the captain gets that slip in position. It clearly shows that about the mindset of the team, that you want to attack. Still, there's a purchase and there's a swing available for the fast bowler. 6 wickets down, get a slip in position, get one more fielder inside the ring towards the top side.
Especially when Al Fahad is bowling in that angle, creating that angle, and also because Naren is a new batter. He's just come out to bat on a feisty wicket. Again, those wickets all on 4, the top 5. But you have to see the way Udis Shuri bowled yesterday. If you missed that, there are always those highlights on the Asian Cricket Council Instagram page. Go and watch this bowling performance from these young athletes.
And good to see these youngsters, the basics were right. Even the likes of Santosh Yadav, he's a part of Nepal under-19 team. He got 4 wickets in his first game. He bowled wicket to wicket and they were rewarded by those wickets. The problem for Nepal has been the batting. They were heavily dependent on the top 3. Akash Tripathi, the lone warrior, getting 43. Mayan Yadav just 4. And Arjun Kumar, a disappointing outing for Kumar.
Swing and a miss, an appeal from Fahad, and it'll be a dot ball to end the over. 30 overs done, 20 more to go. Nepal struggling, 82 for 6.
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा
एक है मौका इसमें सब लगाऊंगा अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक
ही क्यों
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है
घर एक मौका एक इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट
अब बर्गर किंग में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
First couple of wickets going down for Nepal. The problem has been Shoaib. They were unable to build the partnership.
Yes, it's been a tough going for Nepal. It's been difficult because of the conditions, of course. The pitch is not very familiar to what we see in Nepal. There's some bounce and pace. So it is a testing wicket. However, Nepal should now look to play the 50 overs. If they can manage to do that, regardless of what the score is, even if they get to 120, 130, they might fancy defending that total, because the bowlers, they are going to have a gala of a time out there in the middle. It's not going to be easy.
Absolutely. Get that 130, 140. Give something for your bowlers to defend. I do remember during the pitch report, you said the conditions won't change much as the day progresses. The fast bowlers in the second innings as well, they might get some purchase, but to do that, you need to post some total on board.
Big single taken. And just a single in that roughy over. A spinner doing a good job on this wicket. Very impressive. 31 overs bowled. It's 83 for 6.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो जीरो चार्ज करता है. जीरो चार्जेस. ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है. नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में. पर मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर जीरो चार्ज करता है. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा.
ये किधर से मारा तूने?
आपकी अलमारी से.
एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका. देखिए ACC मेंस अंडर 19 एशिया कप, इंडिया वर्सेस जापान, लाइव सोनी लिव पर.
Seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no go, neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. We are go for launch. We have liftoff.
जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए.
हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है.
अरे भाई साहब, मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में. हमारा बैंक तो हर महीने देता है. IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तो मोर मिलेगा.
इस मिट्टी पे घर.
पापा साहब
बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है. भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा.
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा. अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा.
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही.
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है.
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1. अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट.
एशिया कप अंडर 19 में फिर से मचने वाला है धमाका. देखिए ACC मेंस अंडर 19 एशिया कप, पाकिस्तान वर्सेस यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट्स, लाइव सोनी लिव पर.
Under 19 fielding has been excellent, Shoaib.
Yes, it's been an impressive outing from Bangladesh all throughout. The bowlers ruling the roost and not allowing the batters of Nepal to settle in. So, a dominant show from reigning champions of the Under 19 Asia Cup. You expect them to do well, and they've done exactly that.
Al Fahad getting ready to bowl the 32nd over of this innings. Just drifting down the leg. An extra has been added to the total. And good to see they are playing like a champions. And talking about the previous edition, they maintained their clean slate, winning all their games. They went on to defeat UAE in the finals here at Dubai Cricket Stadium. They came out with a plan, especially in this game, winning the toss and opting to bowl first, as we have seen a couple of games. Teams batting first. They enjoyed the success. The captain has some other plans.
Yes, they've beaten the outside edge of the bat on quite a few occasions, bowled the right lengths. This one too was a Jaffa, just beating the outside edge of the bat. And this has been the story of the day. It's been a prolific performance from the Bangladeshi bowlers. They've known where to bowl, what lengths to be bowling at, and have been consistent. Hitting that length, have been rewarded by wickets.
So back-to-back brilliant deliveries. So inviting the bat on the front foot. Even the likes of Uttam Rangu, who has been there for a while, facing 38 deliveries. Still not able to read the line and length from Fahad.
The same delivery and same result. Almost an action replay of an action replay. That is what you want to see. You want bowlers to be bowling that hard length. And Fahad has done just that. This time it will be a single for Uttam Rangu. Manages to get some bat onto it. You're asking a bit too much from the tail here to be playing 20 overs of top quality bowling. It's not going to be easy.
Oh, absolutely. Clearly where the top order struggle. We're expecting a lot from this low down order. The likes of Santosh, Arjun Kumar, Maya and Naren. They're disappointed. Especially the shot of selection has been a big question. The likes of Arjun Kumar and Santosh Yadav just cannot read that line and length, and the extra swing has been the problem for Nepal throughout this innings.
Yeah, the top order batter, the batters need to take responsibility of this. They haven't been at their absolute best. Yes, the conditions are tough, but that is what you are expected to do. You need to adapt, change. That has been missing for Nepal, and they've lost one game already. This too has been a wide delivery from Fahad. Will be called for it. Another run added to the total.
I think, Shoaib, it's all about the mindset. The defensive from the ball one, the wickets going down, without offering much any shots. They could have came out positively, attacked the bowlers, as we have seen Tripathi getting better of the bowlers of Bangladesh. So it's all about the mindset, especially on these kind of surface.
This one's been played in the gap. Another run added to the total. Naren finally gets off the mark with a single. Some more fans come out in support of their side. Nepal not in a very good situation right now. But that doesn't stop them from enjoying a good cup of tea. This one's a quick run. End of the over. We'll talk about that interesting cup of tea later. 32 overs done. 88 for 6.
टिप चाहिए? पैसा लगाना है? तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है? तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
ये है डीप स्लीप की दुनिया, जहाँ है डीप अब्जॉर्प्शन बिना सॉगिनेस बेस्ट अब्जॉर्बेंट मैमी पोको पैंट्स के साथ। इसके एक्स्ट्रा तीसरी लेयर और डीप क्रिस क्रॉस सुसु सोखे बिना सॉगिनेस के और दे दुगनी प्रोटेक्शन थाई लीकेज से। लीकेज से बचाए, अच्छी नींद लाए, मैमी पोको पैंट्स।
भाई आगे से को come on, Tamim bhai, wala to abhi Tamim bhai.
Well, it's the Bangladesh skipper who's brought himself into the attack. Azizul Hakim Tamim was scintillating with the bat, scored 100 and has now come out to bowl. Starts with a flighted delivery. Nicely played towards long on.
For the first time in this game, Azizul Hakim, we always talk about the test nations. These under-19 teams, India, Afghanistan, the likes of Pakistan, Bangladesh, dominating under-19 tournaments, but lots of positives if we talk about Nepal. The only associate nations who participated in every under-19 ACC tournament. It's a big, big thing if we talk about Nepal, but the question remains, when can we see that leap, that improvement, that they can give that fight to teams like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan in the under-19 level?
Yes, quite a few promising players have come through the ranks of Nepal's under-19 cricket. And they've gone on to do well for their senior side as well. And that is a testament to the fact that it plays a very vital role in shaping the senior side. This platform is like a stepping stone for teams and for athletes to express themselves. Yes, no. You don't want to run out here, not at this point.
Mix up, but no damage has been done. A good over by Captain Azizul Hakim. It's a 90 for the loss of 6 at the end of over number 33.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो जीरो चार्ज करता है। जीरो चार्जेस, ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है। नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में। पर मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर जीरो चार्ज करता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा। ये किधर से मारा तूने? आपकी अलमारी से।
Well, of course, the captain, Asif Sheikh, the opening batter. They've done really well for Nepal in the last few years.
Oh, indeed. And it clearly shows ACC Under-19 tournament is a breakthrough tournament for all these youngsters. He's just 21 years old, Rohit Podel, and he's the captain of Nepal men's team. Take outside edge, some runs for Nepal, some runs for Naren. No slip in position, this is what we were talking. 6 wickets down, you need to have a slip in position. Debashish into his first over, getting a thick outside edge, and luckily for the batter, there was no slip in position.
Yeah, good time for somebody like Debashish to come in bowl. He's bowling to the lower order of Nepal. It's not the best wicket that he would want to bowl on, but it's important that they get the match time going into the other important fixtures of the series. So he's bowling well, and immediately there's a slip in place.
Good captaincy. The first ball going past that first slip, and all of a sudden there's a change in the field. Brilliant stuff. And good to see, if we're talking about the visible progress of Nepal, not only in the associate nations, they do have under-19 tournaments back home in Nepal. The likes of Santosh Yadav, Arjun Kumar, the product of those under-19 tournaments.
And that has culminated in Nepal's journey. They played the T20 World Cup earlier this year. I could read half of it. One interesting message there. If Nepal were to play on the moon, I think that's what the message is, we will reach there as well. No doubts about that. Absolutely no doubt. Dot ball to end the over. And after 34 overs, Nepal are 92 for 6.
Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan.
लेकिन ये वाला फैन तो बिजली का बिल बचाता है. फोन से भी कंट्रोल होता है.
5-star rated smart fans with BLDC tech at home.
What a fan. अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King. Wow, he's got some moves. What a fan.
लेकिन ये वाला फैन तो बिजली का बिल बचाता है.
In Dubai, is there any future program of under-19 tournaments which will happen at moon?
On the moon. Absolutely. And like he's mentioned, I have no doubts about that. Fans, Nepal fans can reach anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's in Dubai or in the US or in the Caribbean. You'll find Nepal fans everywhere.
Can you forget Oman?
Oman was wonderful. The going has been tough for Nepal, not only for the under-19 side, but for the men's side as well. They did well in the 50-over format, but as of now, it's not been very easy going for Nepal. They've lost quite a few matches in the CWC League 2, where they're playing for the 50-over World Cup qualifiers.
Some positive for Nepal. If you talk about T20 format, they came close to beat South Africa in the T20 World Cup. Out of frustration, wanted to go big, nowhere near the ball, and good catch taken by Rafi. Uttam Rangu trying to break the shackles. All he could find is a thick outside edge, and no mistake by Rafi.
Azizul Hakim, the captain, gets his first wicket, breaks this small partnership, and just looking to go big towards the onside, gets the outside edge and a simple catch for Rafi. Another wicket falls. Nepal 96 for 7 as Uttam Rangu is out for 14.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
Abhishek Tiwari, he'll be giving company to Narain and will be facing Azizul Hakim. Off the mark straight away. Nicely played. Played it late. Played it in the gap. He's going for the second run and will get it comfortably.
Good running between the wickets. Off the mark with a couple of runs, Abhishek Tiwari. Coming into this tournament, they had a very good preparation against the Karnataka under-19 team, but rightly said by you, these are completely different surfaces here in Dubai. They're not able to adapt to these kind of surfaces. Azizul Hakim. Tight overs comes to an end. A wicket to his name. He got better off Narain Uttam Rangu Thapa. So Rafi not making any mistake. The trouble continues for Nepal. It's 98 for the loss of 7 at the end of over number 35.
शादी का कोई एक राइट टाइम थोड़ी ना होता है. You feel ready जब तुम दिल से रेडी होगी.
मोहे, जब आप तैयार, हम तैयार.
अब Burger King में मिले 2 crispy veg burgers at just ₹79 and 2 crispy chicken burgers at just ₹99. See you at Burger King.
जहां भी जाओगे पर जब लौट के आओगे, सुकून जिंदगी का इसी दरवाजे पर पाओगे. हम हैं गोदरेज लॉक्स. घर के अंदर या बाहर, रहो बेफिक्र. गोदरेज लॉक्स.
Dismissed the last batter in the previous over. Akash with 43. Nothing much to talk other than that. Inside edge onto the pad. Skidding on. Skipper Azizul Hakim Tamim into his third over.
Good ball, Deva bhai. Chance coming, Deva bhai. Hey, no run, buddy.
Good time to say a very warm welcome in the combox to Ali Yunus.
Thank
What's
you very
happening,
much.
Ali Yunus?
Well, I'm enjoying this session from Bangladesh. The bowlers especially and the crowd just love when Bangladesh or Nepal play. Got support everywhere in all the formats, all sort of teams. Very passionate crowd right behind the team. And very interestingly, Shah Faisal, in the previous game,
It's a long weekend here in UAE. It's the National Day weekend. Plenty of off time and the fans have turned up. Bangladesh and Nepal, very passionate cricketing nations. They're small in numbers, but they're making good noise.
and you know what I love about Nepal fans? In the previous game, when Sri Lanka was beating them or Sri Lanka was winning, they were cheering both sides. They were cheering good cricket. That's what I like about this Nepal fan base. Very passionate. They love the game. They love cricket, actually. And imagine when their team starts winning or doing well, what would happen then?
Historic day for Nepal yesterday as they launched their own franchise league. But Nepal cricket generally is on the up. They did well in the World Cup, the world stage, and their crowds were fantastic over there as well. 36 gone. Fighting hard they are. 97 for 7.
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो 0 चार्ज करता है. 0?
What can Nepal do from here, Ali? I know the situation is difficult. Uttam is batting on 15.
There's really nothing much they can do. They can just survive, pray. They can. The best part is that if they can play it till the 50th over. I think they can get till 140, 145. And on this sort of surface, if their bowlers do well, you just never know.
Nothing to take away from Bangladesh though. This is aerial. Shouts of catch it. It's just gone over the head. Has it still landed inside the fence? The fielder was 10 yards in from the rope. And plenty to cheer for the Nepal fans as they for sure have brought up their 100.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Good slog sweep by Abhishek. There's a few yards in. Had he been to the rope, maybe things would have been different. Third umpire has got a job to do. What do you make of it?
It looks like it's hit the rope on the full. You see plenty of movement off the rope. It's not the usual skirting that you see these days, the Toblerones. It's just a old-fashioned rope. And it has... I don't know if any part of the ball was inside the rope and hit it on the half volley or on the full. Difficult to tell from here. Glad I'm not the third umpire for this.
Yeah, Farooq Khan from Afghanistan, the third umpire, got a decision to make. It's always difficult, such decisions. Yeah, if fielder had been to the rope, might have been a different story. But because Nepal batters have been very tentative, very cautious, they were a few yards in.
The longer it takes, it would suggest that the third umpire has some sort of doubt in his mind. It's been given as a 6. The great delight of the Nepali fans here in the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. 100 has been brought up. Angling across the right hander. There's a slip in place.
It's in the gap looking for 2, not going to get it. But yes, every run matter for Nepal at the moment. It's a good over as far as this situation is concerned. 37 gone, 104 for 7.
इस मिट्टी पे घर पापा साहब बेटा घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है भरोसा रखिए घर मजबूत ही बनेगा
एक है मौका इसमें सब लगाऊंगा अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है
घर एक मौका एक इसलिए सीमेंट भी दे
Little bit of urgency from Nepal. Nothing much happening in terms of striking there. Abhishek has gone on to 11 of just 12, but Uttam Raghu 15 of 48.
He's played really well. I think he's managed spinners very well. Again, driven just for 1 though. The footwork is the key for Uttam Raghu. The way he's managed spinners. And Faisal, let me tell you, these two batters are getting a little comfortable against the spinners, and it won't be long. The captain brings back maybe Hassan Imran or Islam Razin, the fast bowlers. So don't be surprised if you see the next over being bowled by the fast bowler.
Yeah, the batters are looking to get free. Another nice flighted delivery though from Debashish. He's not afraid to throw the ball up. The situation is good for Bangladesh, so he can afford to do that.
Hey.
Bangladesh captain put Nepal in, reversing the trend of the teams which batted first and they won the game. Bangladesh clearly had other ideas. They wanted to chase in this game.
Did that surprise you? They wanted to chase because chasing has not been good in this, not in just in this ground, but in Sharjah also. No team has successfully chased any total.
Yeah, the wicket seemed pretty dry on first look. There was plenty of grass, but it seemed pretty dry. So, yes, indeed, it was a bit surprising. Runs on the board has been the key here. But Bangladesh went the other way. They've done well so far. 38 gone, 106 for 7.
अरे I have to leave. बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है.
अरे भाई साहब आजकल छोटे-छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है?
मैं. You have any problem?
भाई मुझे नहीं आपको बार-बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना. अब हम जहां
You were right in saying, Ali, in the last over that these batters are getting comfortable against spin. Azizul, he's himself at the bowling crease. Is he thinking about bringing his faster men back to just wrap up this innings? Remember at the toss he was suggesting that they want to restrict Nepal under 150. They've gone a long way in achieving that by taking 7 wickets.
Yeah, it just surprises me a little that spinners are still bowling when these two are pretty comfortable, especially Uttam Rangu, the way he's managed his inning, the way he's constructed this inning. He's been there for 50 deliveries and he's been very good with the footwork, playing every delivery on merit, using his footwork, using his front foot more. And that's the right way when the ball is skidding.
This should give him a lot of confidence, young Rangu. Time in the middle is always key for batters. Variations in pace from the skipper. Low trajectory, just firing it in.
No run. Lovely ball. Well ball.
Quiet proceedings, nothing much happening in the middle in terms of the bowling. I really like your point, Ali, when you say that Bangladesh need to change the pace to wrap things up quickly here. I don't know if this man on your screen, is he thinking the same?
Again, nicely cut. They're just maneuvering this field, and the spinners, they're quite comfortable at the moment. 39 gone, 109 for 7 Nepal.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र.
Nicely played. That will find the fence. Uttam Rangu took his time. Just was in good enough position to put the bad ball away. You got to do that from here on in.
Beautiful shot. Picked the line. Was there to sweep. Leg side-ish. Fielder inside the circle. Over his head. Great game awareness. Realizing the fielder is inside the circle. Good cricket. This boy, Uttam Rangu, is looking good. He's looking very talented. In with the purpose that he needs to bat deep, take his team till 150, then you never know.
It's again good decisive footwork. Big stride, looking to get as close to the ball as possible. Good character shown as well. When he walked in, the situation was hopeless for Nepal, but he's trying his best. That's what you ask from these youngsters.
This is the question still, Faisal, remains the same. Why not to use your fast bowlers? They've got 4 fast bowlers, paces. They've got plenty of overs left. And when you can tell these 2 batters are comfortable against the spin, use them.
Dipped at the last minute. He was eyeing that gap towards extra cover. There's a huge gap on the offside. If he can get through that infield, that fielder in the middle inside the 30-yard ring. Missed out, I feel. This time just content to knock it down the ground for a single. 7 off the over, 40 done. 116 for 7.
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, सेफ रहेगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
Third of your screen will suggest that there hasn't been any partnership. All block of 10 overs, they have kept losing wickets. And that is the reason they're really struggling and looking down the barrel despite the best efforts of these two.
Yeah, it's a nice little partnership building. 23 at the moment. And the way he's hitting them, it's just beautiful batting. Over the head of the fielder. That is top class. It's a drive of the highest quality by Uttam Rangu. He can play. This boy is talented.
Given something to cheer for his fans. Mid-on was up in the ring. Angling in. And he chose his area very, very nicely. Solid connection. Mid-on has gone back after this. But Rangu is finding the middle of the bat more often now in the last 15 or 20 minutes. Valuable runs being added here for Nepal.
Absolutely valuable runs. 27-run partnership. 120. If they can add 30 more runs, get to that 150 mark. It's a great fight back.
Yeah, you're right, Ali, when you say you never know in these run chases. Is that a concerned look or just thoughtful?
I think he will be concerned, I tell you. Because it's not an easy pitch to bat on. We've seen that. The captain wanted the 150, but we'll continue talking about it. 41 done, 120 for 7.
Not many tall buildings for Nepal, but that last phase, 5 to 6 overs, they haven't lost a wicket, and you can see the scoring rate has improved a little bit. That upward trend need to continue for the remaining 9 overs. And Ali, you got your wish. Fast bowlers are back. Saad into the attack. Wide, still movement, even at this late stage of the seam, jagged away, but the line wasn't correct.
Yeah, absolutely. Still, ball is seaming around. That's why it surprised me that he hasn't used these bowlers in the last 10 overs or so. Because now they're getting that partnership going, 28 runs. Oh, look at that. 7 overs, Al-Fahad, Saad bowled 5, Iqbal bowled 7. So they've got plenty of overs left from fast bowlers.
It's helped on its way. The chase is on. Just a couple more runs. Abhishek has also played his part in this partnership. Yes, 7 bowlers used by Bangladesh, so they have plenty of options going into that last phase of the innings. But always these late order partnership, they're really frustrating for the fielding sides. We saw one yesterday, the 10th wicket stand for India. Really took the gloss off of Pakistan's performance. But really frustrating.
Yeah, but Faisal, Bangladesh captain cannot blame anyone but himself. He had the opportunity to wrap it up quickly. Just gave away too many overs to the spinners. I thought when Akash lost his wicket or even Naren got out, that was the time he should have brought back at least one seamer from one end. But he persisted with the spinners. And because of that, this partnership has grown 31. And now they're comfortable against the fast bowlers too. That's the trouble.
And the way these two are batting, that would also suggest that some of the Nepal top orders, they needed to grind a little bit more. They needed to apply themselves a little bit more. Because if they were like 3 or 4 or 5 wickets down even, they would be in a better position to launch an assault for the remaining part.
100%. Totally agree with you. Because you need to grind on this pitch. You're not getting anything for free. You had to stay there. I think Akash, the way he played, anyone from top 3, Mayan, who played brilliant in the previous game, Arjun Kumar or Naren Bhatia, anyone stood with him. Made little partnerships like this, 31.
A decent pace as well, just 42 deliveries. They're really putting up a fight, which is good to see. Once again, knocking the ball into the gap. Picking up whatever is available. This is a very spirited fight. I mean, at this stage in these tournaments, all these young players, like we've said many times, a lot of them have a certain amount of skill. But this pressure situation, the big stage, is a test of their temperament and character. And these two are coming out with flying colors in terms of their character. More evidence of that. Into the gap, away from the fielder, a little fumble and the boundary. A great finish to the over. Nepal fighting back. Will that be enough? We'll have to wait for that. But for the moment, the fight back is on. Nepal 129 for 7 after 42.
अरे I have to leave. बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है.
अरे भाई साहब आजकल छोटे-छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है?
मैं. You have any problem?
मुझे नहीं आपको बार-बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना. अब हम जहाँ बैंक वहाँ. IDFC First Bank होगा.
तो more मिलेगा.
Good afternoon, and it is that time of day where Bangladesh will be wondering what went wrong. That's not the best of efforts. Should have stopped that. And commendable performance by the two Nepali batters in building up this partnership. Very, very precious runs. 36 of 44 deliveries. It's taken the fight back. And this is a bit of malaise that has not only the under-19 team, but the senior team suffers from. Quick run taken. And that might be close. Let's have a look at this from the reaction of the crowd and the players. I think it's gone.
Well, yes, sir. I think the umpire's given it as well. I think he was well short of his crease. Again, just at the wrong time. Uttam Rangu has played that straight to the fielder, a direct hit, and that means that it's going to be another wicket down for Nepal.
Just coming at the wrong time for Nepal. They're doing so very well. We haven't seen too many direct hits in the last couple of days here. But this one, it's not even in the frame. And didn't even make an effort to reach because the ball had hit the stumps and he was caught short. Right, another wicket down. Uttam Rangu Tapa Magar, 29 he scored, and it's 129 for 8.
जब आप तैयार हम तैयार
30 seconds to launch of A18 Pro. Give me a go, no go, neural engine.
Supercharged, go.
GPU.
All 6 cores are go.
Next level gaming, go. Cameras.
Slow-mo in 4K, 120 FPS is go.
93 unclosed browser tabs. Here, go for launch. We have liftoff.
What a tragedy that was. the last wicket of a run out, after they've done all the hard work, they've really put the fight back to Bangladesh. Just the manner in which he got out.
Bangladesh will feel that they've done well in the field today. This was a direct hit that was needed. He got the direct hit, and they needed a special effort, and that's what they got. They broke that partnership and now are back in the game. 130 on the board for Nepal. It's the captain who's come out to bat, Hemant.
Well, he's been tested with a short pitch delivery early on. Where did it hit him? I hope not in the helmet area. Then we'll have to go through that concussion thing that you have to go through the protocol. But he seems all right.
I think it hit him on the gloves, and he seems to be okay. Well, Shamim sir, I have to say this and I have to get this out of the way. This is a huge tick off my bucket list to be sharing the Combox with you, and it's a genuine pleasure sharing it. So, thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely, a great pleasure to be with you, and always like to work with you. It's such a grand place to be at. It's always, the rapport we build up in commentary and getting to know each other, like the players are doing that. It's an international panel, and all the guys meeting some old friends, making new friends all over. It's been absolutely a marvelous journey for me, and I'm sure you're also joining, and support staff, the production crew, our director downstairs quietly, an old friend of mine, even the producer helping us out. All in all, that is a nice production. If you want good cricket in the middle to add to that, adds value, everything is happening.
Well, yeah, it's a very emotional moment for me, but yes, I think the focus has to be on these athletes, the way they've performed today. 130 for Nepal. I think it's a good comeback, and this is something for Nepal to fight in the second innings.
Yeah, any amount of runs on the board, that is crucial. At one point in time, they're looking to be not scoring even 100. And from that to 130, there will be concerns in the Bangladesh camp as to the manner in which the captain just quite not marshalling his troops, not getting the right bowlers on, giving the opportunity for that partnership to be built. I was mentioning the fact that a bit of a malaise in the senior team in the under-19 when they get into a good position but cannot go for the jugular, cannot go for the kill. Allow the game to go along, waiting for things to happen. Don't want to do that. You want to finish it in a hurry. You've got them by the scruff of the neck, finish it off.
And that is something that these teams and these athletes will learn, and that is why it's so important that they continue to build pressure and maintain it. 43 overs done, 132 for 8.
मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो 0 चार्ज करता है। 0 चार्जेस? ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है। नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में। पर मेरा बैंक जो है ना सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर 0 चार्ज करता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा तो मोर मिलेगा। हाँ, ये किधर से मारा तूने? आपकी अलमारी से।
Get to them, get the runs. Doesn't matter how quickly they come, as long as they can stick around, frustrate the Bangladeshi bowlers, the fielders. You'll be pretty relieved if you can manage to do that, play out the 50 overs.
Yeah, I think it will be a moral victory for Nepal if they can bat the 50 overs. And that might just shift the momentum a bit going into the second innings.
You're absolutely right, Shoaib. I think, as I mentioned, runs on the board, and if it's around the 150 mark, there will be cause for concern. Bangladesh won't be sort of overexcited about that fact. They will be circumspect in their approach. There won't be a gung-ho kind of attitude. If it was under 100 kind of mark, then You're not under any kind of scoreboard pressure. But now something has been generated by the Nepali batters. And that's good. And that's good run taken.
And it's a difficult group, this one, Shamim sir, and I'm sure they'll have a close eye on the net run rate as well. Now, this was an opportunity for Bangladesh to really bundle up Nepal to a low score and then try and chase it as soon as possible. But if they get to 150 or thereabouts, as you rightly pointed out, Bangladesh will then not be chasing at top gear. They'll want to be a little cautious up front.
It's been decent enough from the bowler. Sometimes you get a little carried away seeing that the tail-enders are in.
दोस्तों आप सभी को बता दूं, लाइव मैच का लिंक मैंने वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन और चैट बॉक्स में दे दिया है। तो आप में से जो भी भाई लाइव मैच देखना चाहते हैं वो लोग अभी जाएं और वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में और चैट बॉक्स में जो मैंने लिंक दिया है उस पर क्लिक करें और हमारे साथ जो है दोस्तों लाइव मैच में जुड़ जाएं।
Singing mode, as there is a small but a very important partnership first with Uttam Rangu, and now Abhishek with his captain Hemant will look to play and bat the 50 overs.
Good morning, doctor. Good morning, doctor.
जबसम्म कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेशले ब्रश गर्दैन निन्द्राले पिछा छोड्ने छैन।
यसको कुलिङ क्रिस्टल्सले गर्छ यति ताजा, यु हैव नो अन्दाजा। कोलगेट मैक्स फ्रेश, निन्द्रा भगाऊ, ताजगी जगाऊ।
Bye.